You're going to have a hard time hearing from God if you got the noise of the world all around you. Does that make sense? And I'm trying to say this in a nice way. I don't like to nitpick into people's lives, but I'm just telling you that if you want to hear from God, one of the ways in which you do that is to be obedient to what God's calling us to do in the way in which we live our lives each and every day. It's a constant theme you see in this story. So we now have to learn how to turn down the noise of the world so we can then tune in to God's voice. Most of us are over-notified and undernourished. And if we flood our mind with the Jezebel messages of today, you're going to feel like Elijah in the cave, disconnected. However, if you make room for the whisper, you're going to find what he discovers next, a God who reframes reality. So how can you start this week? I'll give you a challenge. Here's 3 things you can do. You could build into your life this week what I would call a phone down zone. 30 minutes or an hour before you go to bed, just turn the thing off in the evening. Second thing I want you to do is I want you to take a walk without earbuds, just walk outside and listen to God's creation. And the third thing I want to challenge you to do is go find a new worship song and learn it. You can just go onto YouTube and type top 25 Christian songs of 2025 and pick one and learn that song if you don't know it. I'm telling you right now, if you do these 3 things over the next 7 days, you're going to come back and tell me, Pastor, I heard from God this week and here's what he told me. Somebody say, well, how do I hear from God? These are one of the ways you got to build these rhythms into your life. These aren't rules to impress God. These are rhythms to hear God. In other words, don't be afraid to starve out the noise that's starving your soul.